Welcome back to Nick's Bricks. I'm Nick, and today we're reviewing set number 4746, Mobile Command Center from Alpha Team Mission Deep Freeze. Alpha Team's Mobile Command Center has 406 pieces, ranking 7th on our series partometer, and is our first set to feature returning characters. In the harsh, unforgiving conditions of the tundra, the Mobile Command Center serves as Alpha Team's home base, research laboratory, communications hub, and the Ice Orb deactivation facility. Let's begin with a look at the Mobile Command Center's crew. Beginning with familiar faces, Radia returns from her cold encounter with Ogle's Ice Orbs from the Tundra Trekker. Radia is the commander of the Mobile Command Center and oversees its satellite tracking and communication capabilities. Charge, last seen piloting the Ice Blade, uses his electronics expertise to run the laboratory, overseeing the research and deactivation of Ogle's Ice Orbs. A new face in our reviews and the Alpha Team series is Arrow. An ideal crew member of the MCC, Arrow serves as Alpha Team's mechanic, tasked with keeping the vehicles of Mission Deep Freeze at peak performance. Arrow wears the standard black insulated jumpsuit with Alpha Team logo and silver and light blue accents. Arrow has been assigned the yellow designation as indicated by his right sleeve. His face print includes Alpha Team's intercom in metallic silver and a tech lens over his right eye. This miniature scanner includes a database of schematics and helps Arrow diagnose and repair any mechanical issues in the varying vehicles of Mission Deep Freeze. Tufts of black hair protrude from beneath his knit cap. Our fourth MCC crew member is the returning TV. Alpha Team's android first appeared in the Alpha Team video game as a walking monitor providing mission briefings and gameplay tutorials. TV's LEGO system debut was in set 6775 Alpha Team Bomb Squad, along with Charge. In Mission Deep Sea, TV's artificial personality was uploaded into aquatic drones that would have otherwise required personnel to operate them remotely. These TV drones were included in 4789 Aqua Mech and 4792 Aqua Team Navigator and ROV. Now in Mission Deep Freeze, TV sports the latest in Android technology, allowing the droid to execute a multitude of tasks. TV's metal exoskeleton bears the Alpha Team logo on the chest plate, flanked by ribbed hoses. Just above is a blue sensor array, and below, open circuitry spreads across the midsection. The leg printing shows the accesses to TV's internal housing compartments where tools and spare hardware are kept. In keeping with Alpha Team's uniform, the right arm casing has been painted in dark turquoise. TV is every bit an Alpha Team agent as his biological peers. TV's face print includes a 360 halo scanning array across the forehead, and it can be assumed that Alpha Team's intercom has been integrated into TV's internal circuitry. The two red optical sensors and the voice modulator speaker create a friendly face for Alpha Team agents to interact with. The fifth and final minifigure is Ogle's minion, who's keeping an eye on Alpha Team's activities. This marks the second minion we've come across in our reviews, and the instructions direct us to place the minion on this small terrain build. The landscape is complete with the same transmedium blue rock panels that have been marbled with white for a snow and ice effect. Mission Deep Freeze operations are handled, overseen, and deployed from the Mobile Command Center, but the vehicle itself features an array of assets and utilities. Starting from the ground up, the MCC uses the same tires as the Tundra Trekker. Its apex houses the Mobile Command Center's primary weapon, the energy cannon, made from these spring-loaded launcher and projectile arrow elements. At the time, this was LEGO's primary projectile launcher, but its limitations due to its bulky size and need of Technic attachments led to the more sleek 1x4 spring shooters becoming the standard. The cannon is mounted on a pivot point, allowing for 360-degree targeting. Just below the energy cannon are deployable snowmobiles loaded onto either side. Another play-action feature of the Mobile Command Center is their accelerated deployment. At the front of the MCC, just under the cockpit base, are two tow balls. Rotating each of the toe balls raises the actuators made from these Bionicle 1x3 tooth elements. This meets our Bionicle quota and continues the trend. The raised actuator pushes the snowmobile out of its locked position, jettisoning the craft. The sudden acceleration is caused by these blue rubber bands, which literally slingshot the snowmobiles into action. Used as supplemental vehicles to the MCC, the snowmobiles allow Alpha Team to handle multiple tasks simultaneously and deploy its agents where the terrain limits the MCC's considerable bulk. Their builds are basic but do the job. The front hood features the Alpha Team logo applied via sticker. The skis underneath are used for steering, and at the back we can see the nozzle for the propulsion system represented by two 1x1 round plates in trans orange. Keeping at the front, the cockpit is composed of the usual elements, with the windscreen again bearing the clear stickers designating the Mobile Command Center with MHQ-46. We can assume this stands for Mobile Headquarters, with 46 referencing the latter half of the set number. The bubble canopy uses the circular print, same as we saw on the Ice Blade, and it holds the Mobile Command Center's call sign in yellow for Aero. No offense to Aero, but I personally think the call sign should be a dark purple grille piece for Radia. With her tenure on Alpha Team and her use of satellite communications to provide mission intelligence to agents, Radia makes for the ideal commander of the Mobile Command Center. Opening the bubble canopy reveals the interior of the cockpit, where we see Alpha Team's printed 2x2 tile for the third time. I'm pretty sure that's YouTube LEGO reviewer Tic-Tac-Toe. Congratulations, everyone! Sticking with the interior, let's move to the lab. To access the laboratory, both walls of the Mobile Command Center fold down. The white roof is formed by this multi-jointed crane arm, which can be maneuvered out of the way to give full access to the laboratory. We could call this the Mobile Command Center's Alpha mode, but I think of it as more just how we access the interior features. The interpretation is the dealer's choice, and there's no wrong way to LEGO. The walls are secured in their up position by these clips and handle pieces. The interior walls feature several printed tiles creating the various controls and displays Radia uses for satellite communications. Most of the prints are common LEGO prints, but this 1x2 tile is exclusive to Mission Deep Freeze and is featured in only one other set. Similar to the 2x2 printed tile we saw in the cockpit, this tile depicts a distance grid, temperature and radiation level readouts, and a few buttons. But satellite communications was only one of the functions of the MCC's laboratory. Another was the deactivation of Vogel's ice orbs. At the rear of the lab is the control center for the Ice Orb Sweeper, operated by Charge. The build for the Ice Orb Sweeper includes this red lens magnifying glass, an accessory we haven't seen since our review of the Chill Speeder. The sweeper is used to safely deactivate Ogle's ice orbs. Once deactivated, the ice orb is brought into the lab via the crane arm and placed on the work table where it is completely disarmed. The orb is then examined using this red lens scanner made from this hinged trans-red panel built into the table. The further scan may reveal clues as to the whereabouts of Ogle's hidden base. While the Mobile Command Center does have a considerable weapon in the laser cannon, it's designed for mission control and, if necessary, a fallback point. It is a support vehicle and is best used in a defensive role when in combat. As the base of operations, the Mobile Command Center provides the support Alpha Team needs during Mission Deep Freeze. It's crucial to the Ice Orb deactivation efforts, and its satellite communication capability is Alpha Team's best hope for finding Ogle's hidden base. But Ogle's base isn't the only threat in the tundra. Next time we're reviewing the Scorpion Orb Launcher. It's our first set review of the 2005 wave and the largest vehicle in Ogle's fleet. Until then, this has been Nick with Nick's Bricks. Thank you for watching, and remember, build, disassemble, repeat.